In today's video, we're going to talk about the PPP loan tracking that has been made public for everyone to see. The government is trying to track down people who did PPP loan fraud and EDIL loan fraud, and I'm going to show you in this video first where you can go. I'm going to put the link below this video. I promised to do it this time. I know the last time I forgot to do it, but I did put it on that video description now. And but this is the site, and there's other sites that are available too, but this here breaks down the amount of money that was lent out from state to state. But this is what's interesting, and I'm going to show you what other people don't know about this. And the main reason why is because I have a lot of clients who had PPP loans, but they are legitimate business owners, but they are having a little bit of trouble paying those loans back, the ones that didn't get forgiven, and the EDIL loans, any of them that didn't get forgiven, and I've been helping them with working out repayment plans on those loans. But this video is specifically for people who did commit fraud, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are doing to the first signal that they're utilizing from their own internal information to see if an individual committed fraud. I'm going to show you, and once you see this, it's going to all make sense to you. So you're going to want to pay attention to this video. And just so you know, I make these videos for informational purposes only. It's not to get people up in an uproar. It's not to get people fearful. I think that if you have the information, you're able to know what you have to do to protect yourself. You actually know what you can do if you find yourself in this position where you committed PPP loan fraud or you committed EDIL loan fraud. There are potential ways to work your way out of it, but you're going to have to be a little bit proactive, because if they come knocking on your door, you're going to be in some big trouble. So first, let's just look here. I'm just going to pick a zip code. I don't know, 53160. What is that? I think, because that's a Texas zip code, I think. So you can see here, it's going to bring up people in that zip code for Texas, and it shows amount forgiven. It shows the company, if it's a company. You can see the amount of money that they were loaned, and you can see the date here. And when I was going through, I was like, there's a ton of people. So I can tell you the first red flag that they're going to look at, the first red flag is they're going to actually click. Well, we could click here, and we could see what they're using the loan for, who gave the loan, city, amount of the loan, individual's name, and then we can see what it was used for. It says here it was stated that it was 100% payroll, and you can see here utilities, interest, healthcare, rent, refinance, EIDL loan, and debt interest. Now, this is what you got to pay attention to. This is from what I was told and from what I've seen from people who have gotten into trouble, and they already had to knock on their door, and they were kind of reaching out to see what information I had on being able to help them. This is what they're going to look at. Now, not everyone who gets the PPP loan, because it was Paycheck Protection Program, it was for your payroll, or it was for yourself if you were on payroll. And it says job for this individual, said job reported, it was one person, independent contractor. So what they're going to do is they're going to go and they're going to look up this person, Terrell, Texas, and they're going to see if they're in this business right here, long distance trucking. I'm not going to put this person 100% on blast, but you know, it is public record, so we don't know who exactly is this person, but we don't want to search and pull them up, you know, just to put their face out there. But it says here loan status was forgiven. This is the business that they're in. So now you better bet when they go and they look, they're going to want to see proof of this right here. This is what they're going to be looking for, proof of this right here, of what service you're in, trucking, long distance. They better see a truck, and they better see some logs of some long distance. Now, the other thing, though, here's the other thing that they're going to look at that people didn't even think about when they were doing these loans, is that this stuff here, even though it was paycheck protection, they do ask for this stuff as proof, because how are they going to substantiate that you were really in business? How are they going to substantiate that you were really in business? They're going to ask for the tax records. In the tax records, it's going to look at your expenses to run the business. If you are not able to provide that information, you're going to be in trouble. And I'm here to tell you in advance, because some people who have contacted me thought that this was going to help their situation. Do not make false tax documents with false information to justify your expenses for the fake business that you are supposedly running. Don't do that. Don't make fake utility payment documents, fake lease payment documents, fake expense documents, and turn those over. This is what they do. They'll send you a letter, or they'll send you an email, and they're going to ask for you to upload all of those documents. They're going to ask you to upload your LLC or your corporation documents. They're going to ask for that proof. They're going to ask for proof that your business was running. They're going to ask for the tax documents that you've submitted either the year before, or they might ask for a couple of years. They're going to ask what happened with the business. If you said you closed the business, they're going to want proof of everything that you have to substantiate that you really did run that business. So here, I'm going to get off of this page. I don't want to put this person on blast, but let's look at another one here. Let's take a big one. This is 80,000. 80,000. So we got Vargas Inc. 23 jobs reported, and it's a corporation, and 81,000 forgiven. That was with the interest, and it said all for payroll. So this is what they do when you say that it's for payroll and that's not including you as a self-employed individual, is they're going to want the W-2 download from your payroll service. They're going to want the 941. There's another document that they're going to want. They're going to want the 941, which shows that you did do the payroll and that you paid the taxes to the IRS. They're going to want to see the W-2 statements. And if you're saying that they're independent contractors, they're going to want to see all of the independent contractor information, because they're going to want to make sure that those people that you're paying as independent contractors are really independent contractors that are doing work for you. And if they're independent contractors that are filing taxes for any work that they do for you and any work that they do for anyone else. So really, it's like a wide open paper trail that they're utilizing to be able to substantiate the loans that were given. So here's a big one here, $868,328. And it's TBHL Inc. And it says corporation, jobs reported 215. And it's saying here the amount, and it says here $1. So now, because this company here is a corporation, says the industry is home health care services. Let's just go ahead and take a look at this business. Since they're a corporation, we won't be putting anyone on blast, right? So we got their corporation name, information here. You know what? Let's go to Google. Yahoo and Bing, they try their best, but they don't get it right all the time. So here we go. We look up this company here, and they're listed here. Let's see if we get to their website. They do have an NPI number. I believe that if that's theirs, but let's just try to find them. Here's a directory. It says Texas PPP loans. They're actually, let's just see what this is about. So it shows them that they were included in this here. But we're not finding their website. Let's see what we got here. In business since 1995, so that shows legitimacy. 51 to 200. You got 215 at that time, so this may not have been updated. Let's see what else we find with them. Not really. Okay, here we go. Company website. So we can see here it is a legitimate company. This is the stuff that they're going to be looking for. And you can see that they got different cities. I lived in Mesquite, Texas when I was 8, 9 years old. So you can see they're a legitimate business. This is the stuff that they're going to be looking for. This is the stuff that they're going to look at that's going to either draw red flags or take away red flags. Because again, they don't want to be going out there bothering people if they can look right there and see that a company was in business. You know, so these are just like the upfront red flags that they're going to be looking at. And if people pass these red flags, or no red flags get waived when they do the lookup on that, because that's the simple way that they can search. Internet has everything about us on there. That's a simple way for them to search, and they can see that that's a legitimate business, so you can leave them alone and move on to other people. From what I've been seeing is that they're really going after people who had it as an individual. So if you have yourself listed as an individual, you're going to have there's going to be some questioning about what you applied for and why you were able to apply for it. They might look at to see if you did get paid. I haven't seen this happen too much, but I mean, I think that they'll let bygones be bygones. If someone was getting their paycheck and they claim that they wasn't getting it, I don't know if that's gonna have any effect on the way that they're moving forward going after people. I do not know that. But what I do know for sure, and I have people who have contacted me, and I have clients who have been contacted, and they have legitimate businesses. The documents that I mentioned and the way that they're searching it out, these are the comments that were made to them when something looked suspect. Like if someone had multiple locations in their PPP loan or their EIDL loan and that location didn't exist anymore, they wanted proof on that location, or for some reason it was in a shopping center and they were not able to find that location from what they did online or the data that they found online. And in one instance, one of my clients, they had their location inside the food court at a mall, and it was not listed with the mall. And so they showed proof that they had that listed with the mall. And they also, another client of mine did, they usually did festivals. They would always set up for all of the festivals, and during that year, and I'm not sure if it was 2 years, but I know for sure during that year, they were not able to do any of the festivals that were set up here locally because they were all canceled. And so, but this is the way that they're looking for people. So you can find your cell phone here if you want. You can. I'm going to put the link below. You can find your cell phone here if you took a loan, and you can see how it's looking, and then you can backtrack yourself to see what the agency that has been tasked to do these lookups and find out if people had committed fraud. You can kind of see how they're seeing you online. All right. Hey, thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com. If you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video what makes us different so you can see my 8-point validation process, my two-phase settlement process. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website your3scores.com to grab your TransUnion, Equifax, Experian credit reports and all 3 scores. If you have debt collectors coming after you early in the game, grab my 3-pack of letters, statute of limitations letter, debt validation letter, cease and desist collection activities letter. Thank you for your time. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel.